Good Monday morning, everyone. Good Monday morning. Oh, I already said that. Um, I want to show you what I'm going to do. Now, I have had a few awesome playmates. Well, not playmates, but people who was playing along with me in the Scrap and Lucy Unicorn group. And the challenge for December was to just draw or fix or make or post a picture of a mushroom. I wanted mushrooms. Well, I'm telling you, I and there's a prize involved. The prize involved will see everybody that has posted a picture has got their name on a ticket here. So I have 8. I have 8 tickets so far of people who have posted a picture. I posted one too, but I don't want to win my prize because I don't want it. And okay, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is a journal. I make these little journals. They're a really odd size. But they're an odd size because I got these here cards from the thrift shop. These are like little index kind of, and they're heavy. And so I made journals, little spiral bound, and they're only 4 inches by 9 inches. That's what these sizes are. These are actually going to be in one of my Saturday celebration specials. That's a new thing I started too for the last 2 weeks. The first week I had kits. The first week was kits for signature kits for junk journals, enough to make 2 or 3 signatures in a junk journal, of just a general size of 8.5 by 11 pages. So there's pages in there, there's embellishments in there, there's pockets, there's tags, there's everything in that. Okay, that was the first one. Then this past week, I put up in my Saturday celebration special was a collection of 100. I gotta put these fingernails down because they're both messed up. 100 cards, game cards, like playing card size, but they're from playing cards or different games, and there's 100 different ones in there. That was the second one. Okay, now this is going to be next week, but I won't tell you about this one yet. But anyway, I've got some of these made, and these are definitely a junk journal. Now this has to do with the mushrooms, so y'all hang out. And so, but see, the pages in here are all different, just different, and different sizes. Look at there. There's a picture of a donkey in here. It says, "I think you totally kicked." Well, anyway, and so you never know what the pages are going to be because it's a junk journal. But in these journals, when I sell them, they're going to be naked. Naked means there's no tags. It means there's no pockets, there's no stamping, there's no inking. All of that will be left up to the person getting the journal. But so I am working on these now, so I will have them ready for next Saturday for my they're so neat. I mean, there's so many awesome things in here, just like they are. But when you start decorating the pages, that's when this book will come to life. It'll come to life. And I would tell you how many pages are in here, but I don't have clue. I ain't got no clue how many pages in here, but there's fun things. They're all different sizes, all different. Look at here's a guest check, and there's a piece of a greeting card. There's some wrapping paper. This was like a plan for a router, and there's some cards from the Scruples game. I'd turn that over because I couldn't remember. And And yeah, just different pages, just different. Everything's different. Everything's different. Everything's different. I'll be showing you it. Okay, but the reason why, oh, look at that, come out of a little golden book. Music sheets. That's like my favorite. I love music sheets. And so here I have these are like paint chips. Just that's a time card. And but this is what I made these pages out of. This is a painted paper that oh, it was on a paper bag. I was painting paper bags. And so that's what that is. And so you never know what you're going to get. Yeah, it's index out of something. But, I'm not picky. If it's paper, it's going to be a page. That's how I work things. And then there'll be pages too from, pieces of designer paper and stuff. But what I'm going to do with this one now, see, I started by talking about my mushrooms. This is going to be my mushroom journal. Everything in here is going to end up being mushrooms. But my beginning of this is this. I had put up a challenge for everybody to do a a mushroom. Somehow draw a mushroom, just make me a mushroom. And and the mushrooms are I have made a copy. Look, okay, let me show you here. I get I get tongue twisted. My tongue twists around. I'm twisted. I'm telling you. But Lisa Coates Blight, she posted this mushroom. She drew it. She colored it. Look, she made like a little house. That was hers. Now Michelle Messier, she did this one. This is amazing. I love this one. She wrote Imagine, Believe, and Inspire. She put on her mushroom. This one was Tracy Turner. She made her mushrooms out of cupcake paper liners. Cupcake papers is how she made hers. Trina Willoughby, she wrote My Psychedelic Mushroom because that's what I said. I want a psychedelic mushroom. And look at how pretty she did that. How the colors are beautiful. And then that was Trina Willoughby. Now this one was Colleen Rolette Gravis. Look at her mixed media and look at those mushrooms, and every mushroom knows its time, she wrote on there. I don't know why when I printed them, it kind of cut them off. I got to be careful when I print things. And then Shannon, oh, this one was mine. I had started. This one was the one I had posted myself. Then Shannon sent, and I love it, this picture of a vintage Christmas card. And the mushrooms, there's little elves on the mushrooms. And she sent that. That's going in my book. And look at what Sonia Trejo did. She says, groovy, man. Groovy. It's groovy. Mushrooms is groovy. And look at this here. She made a groovy mushroom. Look, he's got his bell-bottom breeches on. I just think he's gorgeous. And then Elaine Bergman Burns, she used paper mache and she made this mushroom, and there's more pictures somewhere else from this mushroom. I got to find them so I can print them too. But she made that mushroom. Oh, and then Shannon Michelle, she sent also, these are it. Well, I printed them twice, but she sent these images of mushrooms. They're going in my um in my mushroom journal. And then here's the actual mushroom that she made. She actually sewed it. This is like a little puffy mushroom. A little puffy mushroom. Yes, darling?
Give me a clue about where I can find some honey.
The honey, it's, if you look, excuse me, look in the cupboard above the coffee pot, either that, but oh, now that there's two women in that kitchen, it could be over in the same cabinet with the canned goods. But there's some little packets of honey, and I think we put them in the refrigerator in that little butter keeper.
Okay, let me check there. I've looked in every cupboard. I don't see honey anywhere.
Okay. Well,
That's why I come to ask.
I do know there is honey in there, but
Okay.
if you can't find it, just look in the mirror and you'll see yourself, and that'll be honey. Because you're my honey. Okay, never mind. That was a little interruption. Papa's looking for honey. And this one was mine. And this one was Shannon's. She this is it's stitched. It looks like it's probably puffy. And she stitched around it. She cut it with pinking shears, and I think it is gorgeous. I love that. Now, so what these images that everybody was so kind enough to post are going to go in my mushroom journal. Okay, I'm going to tell you that um okay, see how I can't do two things at once? Now, I've already got this here planned because I'm saying to myself, self, this picture is going to be too wide because it's more than 4 inches, see? So, there's two things I could do. I could go like this and make a flip out, but what I want to try to do is, I think, I don't think I want to do a flip out. I want to do where I'm going to actually cut it in half. So I'm cutting this one here because this one's my own. And I'm going to go like this way. So my image is going to be put into two places. And so this is how I think I'm going to get this started. Okay, just a minute. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the prize. Is my thing full of ink empty? I mean, is my... Wait a minute. Come on, glue. Here, glue, glue, glue. No, there's glue in there. There is glue. I think there's glue in here. Now, if there's not glue in here, I'm going to be a very sad woman. Maybe there's no glue in here. Okay. Okay, I'll put my stick back in here. Oh, good grief, Elizabeth Marie. Now, you still have time also. Keep in mind that you still have time to put your mushroom up. If you haven't made a mushroom yet, because the drawing for the winner does not matter what your mushroom looks like. It just has to be a mushroom. Now, because I'm putting everybody that gives me a picture of a mushroom on the page gets their name put on a Lori Neltner, she put up a picture, but what she did was she posted a video. Well, I can't make a copy of the picture. And so I can't have hers in here other than her name because unless maybe I take a picture on my phone of the screen. I don't know. But Lori put one in, Michelle Messier did, Trina Willoughby, Sonia Trijo, Lisa Coates Blight, Colleen Rolette Gravis, Kathy's Garden LLC, Elaine Bergman Burns, Shannon Crow, and Tracy Turner. So there's only 10 so far. So the chances of being the winner, and the way the winner is going to be, is all these tickets are just going to be torn apart and put in a hat, and Papa's going to stick his grubby little paw in the hat and pull a name. And that's how the winner is going to be chosen. Now, the winner, oh, wait a minute. Let me glue something on here, is going to receive a prize. What is the prize going to be? I don't know. But I'll tell you what the prize is going to be in. The prize is going to be in this Crazy Alice box. This is a Crazy Alice cigar box of an odd shape. And there'll be something inside this box. But I don't know yet what I'm going to put inside this box. Maybe you'll get air. I don't know. Right now there's air in it. That might be all you get. I don't know. But I'll stick something. Something's going to be in this box. Now, if you live internationally in UN, I don't know that I can send this because I don't know what it'll cost to send it. If it costs like $50 to send it, good chance you ain't getting it. I'm sorry, but you would get something. You would get something, but it just probably wouldn't be in this box. So if you're international, you're going to get something, and you win international, you will get something, but it'll be lightweight. This is kind of heavy. And then once I fill it, it'll be even heavier. But anyway, so that's just to tell you that there is a prize involved, and there only one prize will be given. But now look, see how I did those mushrooms? Now I'm going to write on the mushroom. I'm just going to put me. I'm gonna write Scrap and Lizzie because I did that one. Yeah. Okay, I cannot cover up that donkey. He's gonna stay like that. And so let's see. Oh, I can cover this up. So I'm going to now, the next one is Shannon. And I'm going to cut Shannon's. I'm going to cut Shannon's mushroom. Now let me see. I may, because I don't need. Yeah, she's going to get. No, I want to cut it in half. I like that look. I was going to just cut out the mushroom and just use one page, but I'm not going to. I'm going to cut it in half because I like that look. I think that is kind of cool. Yeah, so this is good. Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, so here I'm going to put one half right here. And I'm going to put one half right here. Now, I may do some more little artwork or inking or things on these pages. But right now, see, look at there. I really like this. Now, I wrote her name here so that I will know who did this. And so I'm just going to cut her name out. And now next month, the month of January, I'm going to have a different challenge. And my different challenge will be, I don't know what it's going to be. I haven't got a clue. I have no clue. No clue. But anyway, this is what I'm going to do. And then I am absolutely going to have another journal. You know, I want to keep like a monthly journal, and I'm going to put notes in the monthly journal, like if I get happy mails or a card or something in the mail, that will get put in. The journal will be dated, and it'll be themed around whatever I put as my as the yeah, that what I just said. You know what I said. I just said something. I don't know what I said. Okay, now this one here, these are Shannon as well. These ones she just sent the pictures. And which is perfect for my journal. Perfect. Because then I just print them out on my printer, and then I have beautiful images of mushrooms. And I've learned a lot about mushrooms lately because the hubster has been studying about mushrooms and all the healing factors in mushrooms lately. And holy smokes, have we learned a lot about the healing factors in mushrooms, because there's a gentleman on that studies mushrooms, and he has come up with, like, he has taught us so much. And my husband, he watches these, and then he Well, I hear his computer as he's watching these videos, and then he tells me so much about what these different mushrooms do that he's found all over the world. So there's mushrooms. Look how beautiful. Now see? And I might end up maybe drawing some mushrooms, or maybe I will look up like the information on mushrooms. Maybe I'll put some of that stuff down on here. Oh, look, here's a perfect page. And let me see. Oh, Sonia, we're putting your groovy dude up there. Sonia, Sonia, Sonia. We're going to put your groovy dude up here because he's groovy, man. Groovy. hmm And we of my age know about grooviness and bell-bottom breeches. Yes. Grooviness and bell-bottom breeches. Now we're going to cut this one in half. Just cutting it right in half, right down the middle. And look at there. So see, because that's only a 4 by 9 inch page, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. We can make our images go perfectly on there. So this one was from Sonia Trijo. She entered. And we have time now because the drawing is on January 1st. So we have time, and I have space in my journal for your image. Now, let me get her name. I wrote that name under there so I wouldn't forget who did this. And I think this is going to make a really awesome. Oh, where did I just throw her name in the garbage? I can't throw her name in the garbage. Where did I put her name? Not on this one. Not on this one. Not on this one. Where did I put her name? Well, if that isn't just a monkey's uncle. I'll just write it again. Okay, I'll just write it again. I'll write it on this piece of paper because this is a sticky piece of paper. Dipped out of the garbage can. Okay, Sonia. Where'd my pen go? Where'd my pen? Where's my pen? Oh, here's one. Okay, Sonia. I don't know what I did with that. Treehole. Jeffrey says it's treehole. He said it's not. You don't supposed to pronounce the J as a J. You're supposed to pronounce it as a H. I don't know, Sonia. You have to let me know who's correct. Is it Jeffrey or is it me? Because he says no. You would say treehole. So, oh, good grief! I know this is sticky because this was off of a mailing label. Okay, forget that sticky dream. I'm just gonna glue it, and we're gonna put Sonia right there. Put her name there. That way I know she made that groovy dude. Groovy man. Okay, so now I'm going to turn some pages and find a perfect. Elaine, you are going to be, okay, we're going to put Elaine Bergman Burns. Thank you, Elaine. Man, you must have went through a lot of fun time to make this mushroom. Paper mache, holy smackaginolies. Holy smackaginolies. This is amazing. Okay. I love this, cutting them in half and put one half on one page and one half on the other. And so this is just absolutely amazing. And I love this. I got to find, I know there's more pictures that she posted somewhere else. I got to find them. And I'm going to print them too and put them down because this is amazing. Everybody so far that has done it has played the game along with me. Has really, they're all so different. They're just all different. And so here I'm gonna put her name right this way, Now see, I'm putting these up pretty haphazardly and just plain, but when I do like this with a journal, I keep going back and decorating the pages. Like I might just go along here and make stars all the way around it. Or maybe I'll stamp some little fairies. I just got a really neat stamp in the mail, and that was from Shannon. Was that from Shannon? Shannon, I think it was from you that I got those stamps. And I could stamp little fairies. And let's see. Oh, here we go. Now look at this. Oh, did I show you this one from Kathy's Garden LLC? And then this one was from Tracy Turner too. Did I already put Tracy's up? No, hers is still there. Okay, I'm going to go into Kathy's Garden here. We'll cut this one. And isn't that neat? Look at what she did. She did a whole bunch. She made a mushroom village. Like a whole garden. And here, she's got Lizzie's Lodge right here, Lala Gamma Hotel. This is Tracy's Haven. This is Robbie's Ranch. This is Gail's Nook. This is Karen's Cottage. She's got the whole neighborhood is up there. And so that is amazingly beautiful. So this one is going to go here. And we're going to just cut it right down the middle. And this is fun. I think this is fun by cutting the page in half, and it doesn't ruin the image at all because it makes your eye, when you look at it, it makes your eye go from one part to the other, and you actually see more that way, in my opinion. Okay, now I'm going to put this. Now, I don't know what her actual name is, but if I find out what it is, I'm going to write the name here too. But she goes, and I'm sure her name is Kathy something or other. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that pretty? That's amazing. So then we're going to go and turn. Let's see. You see, and when you're doing a junk journal, you don't have to go one page and then the next page and then the next page. No, you don't do that. You go by you just flip through and find a page that what you have to attach to your page is going to fit. It's going to fit. You will know, and I don't mean fit by the size, but just fit by the page. You know that it's fitting, here. And so this is Tracy Turner. Tracy Turner's an awesome, awesome lady. Her and her little husband, Larry, they are super, 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 super duper, super duper people. Okay, now, so there we go. Now we're going to, and she made hers out of the cups. Look at the paint on there, and the paint and the baking cups for cupcakes. Beautiful. Okay, Tracy, you want to put half of your mushroom here, and then we're going to put the other half here, but I'm going to make sure when I do it that the halves are correct. I wouldn't flip them this way because then I don't think it would look as nice. So I'll make sure that they're in order. Tracy Turner. There. Okay, now I have another, because Tracy put two pictures up, so she also put this one. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one like this, because that's how she took a picture of the picture. And I'm going to just cut that picture part out. And then, so then these ones will be one behind the other. There we go. I love this. Tracy, you did awesome. Okay, so then that one will be here, but then I want to just turn the page so that the next half will be just on the next page following. Okay, because these are the same mushrooms. Man, you know what? There's an M for mushrooms, so I'm going to, I'll do this way, like this, because since this is an M on here, M for mushrooms, I'm going to write on here something like M is for mushrooms, something like that. That just happened to be there. Isn't that great? Okay, and look at this. Now I'm going to take, now this one was mine as well. I'm going to put mine up there too. What the heck? This is I don't know if anybody else would put my pictures in an album, so I'm going to make sure I do it myself because I have to take care of myself. Always remember, take care of yourself first, or you cannot take care of others. So I'm going to just take this and put, I wonder if Papa found his honey. He might have to go to the store and buy honey. I know we have some though. But see, I'm right here, and I'm a better looker. Not that I'm better looking, but I'm a better looker when I'm looking for something. See there? Isn't that neat? Love it. Okay. Now, let's see how we're coming along here. How are we coming along in the village? Let's see. Oh, here. Now this one, I'm going to cut this one a little bit different. Okay. This one was sent by Shannon as well. She added this to the group, and I love this image. So, but I'm going to cut this out a little different. I'm not going to go just straight up the middle with this one. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go like up here, and then I'm going to go this way. There we go. So I have, see there, so that my two little girls are there, and then the little elves on the mushrooms are here. So see, I wouldn't want to cut that little girl's face in half, you know. So that's why I didn't cut that one in half. So see, you'll figure that out when you're doing something like this. And if you're interested in one of these kind of little journals, you're just going to have to be sure and check next Saturday, because that's when I'm going to offer these up. Next Saturday. Okay. Oh, now these were Shannon's too. So let me put Shannon's name so I know she sent those to us in our group. She sent that beautiful image, and I love that image. I think it's adorable. Okay, and now we'll go. Let's see. This is nice here. Okay, now here is Trina Willoughby. We're going to make Trina cut out her mushroom. I'm going to cut out her mushroom, her psychedelic mushroom. She dated hers as she did it on the 13th of December 2019. So that's good that it's dated and everything. And like everybody just did so differently, and I'm just amazed how beautiful. Now see, that one would actually fit as well just on one page if I cut it out, but I don't want to do that. I want it to be this way. Oh, I'm going to do it just like that. Yep. And that's way this, I think this whole journal is going to end up being like half and half. Like each open spread is going to be one subject. I think that's the way I'm going to do this. And I think that'll be fun. And I like fun. I like fun. I like happy. I like playing. I like all of it. It's just great. Now let's go. Let's see. Let's go right here. Who's this one? Colleen. Oh, yes. Mixed media she did on this to make her mushrooms. Now, I keep throwing them papers back in the trash can, and most of them are landing on the floor. Well, I'm glad I have a floor, or they'd go all the way to China. Don't want them to go to China. Okay. I think I've lost my hubster. I wonder where he went. He's still looking for the honey, I guess. The honey is looking for the honey. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, let's see. Let me get this and get her name cut out. You know what I should do is once we choose a winner, and like I say, the winner is not going to be by what you made or how well you made it. It's going to be by the luck of the draw. The luck of the draw is how you will be the winner. So right now, you have one chance out of 10. Yeah, one chance out of 10 of winning. That's pretty good. The odds are good. And now, but we still have a few days. And I know people are busy because of the holidays and stuff. There's Christmas, there's Hanukkah, there's Kwanzaa, there's Boxing Day. There's so many holidays. My son's birthday is tomorrow. He's going to be 50. My poor child's going to be 50. How can I have a child that's 50? How can that be? Where did I put her name? Did I throw her name in the garbage too? Oh, Elizabeth Marie. And I already forgot the name. I must have thrown it in the garbage. Oh, holy smokes. How did I do that? Man, I gotta watch myself. Okay, I've lost my mind. Who did this one? I just had that paper. Oh, here it is. Oh, good grief, Elizabeth. So, y'all don't worry about me. I'm good. You don't have to chip in to buy me a brain transplant or nothing. No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. There's her name. Okay. Now, see, there's Colleen. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now let's go over to, okay, here. This is good. Now, this is Michelle. This is Michelle's. Now, she has also, looks like she made some ATCs to match. So what I'm going to do here, let's see, I'm going to actually cut this out like this. Like this. Let's see. All right, I'm going to cut. You know, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to cut this one, and I'm going to cut her mushroom on this one side out, like this. So, see, here we go. Then this one's going to go on this side. This is going to go on this side. So the whole thing is there, but that's the way I cut it. Why? Because I can. That's why you do things, you know, because you can. Just do it because you can. Now, and then here we go with this side, just right there. But then I'm going to cut out her these little ones, they look like they're probably ATC size. I'm probably not sure, but see, this looks like a very mixed media as well. It looks very good. I love it. And this, whoops, I'm going to have to cut those. I'm going to cut these off. They won't fit just like this, so they're going to go like this. She's got peace written on this one, smile written on this one. So I'm going to put them like this. So look at this page. Look at this page. This is amazing, isn't it? These are my mushrooms. I'm so glad you all put those up. These are beautiful. Okay, and that was Michelle Messier. Michelle Messier. And I don't know where most of you are from. I have to start studying and practice and find out where everybody's from and try to remember. Oh, forget it. I can't remember anything. Who am I kidding? Okay, look, there we go. That's why I got to put these names here like this, because otherwise I won't remember. And then I have one more. And this Lisa Coates Blight. So we're going to, now hers, look at, she's got the house. It's this mushroom is like a psychedelic house. It's got a door and a window, and then the mushrooms growing out the side, and then the mushroom in the yard. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I can't believe when I first put up the challenge, I thought, oh, I wonder if anybody will. Because I figured, everybody's busy with Christmas and such as that. So I didn't know. Wonder if I have a mushroom stamp. I don't know if I do. Oh, I could carve one. No, I won't do that there. Let's see. I could carve a mushroom stamp, because I haven't carved a stamp in a while. And this one too, I'm going to not go straight up. I'm going to go around like this to cut that in half, so that I don't cut that house in two. Some of them, I've had to cut them in half right down the middle, but it doesn't matter, it still is gorgeous. And then this one here like this. So I have the actual house on this side, and the garden yard over on this side. So then, and then I have the name here. So let me get that name. And let's save this piece of paper. I can't throw that away. Now, oh, here it is. I wondered where did I put that name? Right here. And that's going to go here. And as you see, I do not cut anything out just like perfect. I do the best I can. And I don't go to any trouble, but yet. So that's the beginning of my mushroom journal. And so, and hopefully more of you will add a mushroom onto the group. And I might, since I printed this one out twice, I may end up putting this, I'll mat them first, but might use these ones also on the front cover. I might use those that Shannon sent as the front cover. I might have to trim it down to fit. What I'll do though is I'll probably mat it. See, I'll probably mat it first before I put this here. Yeah, I'll probably mat this, but then this may be the front of my journal, and then I'll put the ooh, I can write on here. But so, ooh, see, I won't throw that away. So then these are the people that are so far in the entry. Lori, I got to figure out, you're going to be in the entry, Lori, but I couldn't print your picture because you sent a video. So if you want your picture in the journal, you've got to send me a picture I can print. Okay, so we have, oh, that was me there. And that's my little donkey that I love him so. And then the next one was Shannon and Michelle Youngblood Crow, and that was with her fabric. And then we have, oh, these are the same pictures as these here. That was sent by Shannon as well. Oh, let me go ahead and put her name there so I remember who sent, because the way my memory goes, yeah, I'm glad I remember to put my britches on in the morning. Let me put her name there. So Shannon sent those images. So see, I even printed out images. If you just sent me images of mushrooms, I printed them out too. But Sonia did this, Groovy Man. And then Elaine Bergman Burns, she made this mushroom out of paper mache. See how this is going to be so good for my memory? Kathy's Garden, LLC, she made that whole garden neighborhood of Scrap and Lizzie unicorns. She even gave us an address. And
Anything else for the mailbox yet?
no, did you find your honey?
No.
Oh, did you get my medicine?
No.
Oh, Tracy Turner's, she did these with the and I want to try this. She's done some neat stuff with cups, with baking cups in the past as well. So that is fun. And so Tracy has got that page too. And this page. And then oh, that was me. That's me, that one here. And then let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And then let's go here. Just go here, just go there, just go everywhere. Okay, and then we have Trina Willoughby and her psychedelic mushroom right here. And I'm seeing where my glue is kind of going through. That's not good. So what I'll do after I know it's good and dry, I'll see how much it shows. And I might go through with to kind of put that incognito. I will go through with maybe some this stuff, this stuff. Stickles. Go through with stickles and put some stickle things on them.
You want your morning and noon?
Yes, dear. Okay, oh, and then this one was Colleen Rowlett Gravis. Look how beautiful that is. These are amazing. I love them. Okay, and then we have Michelle Messier here. I don't know if that means she's messier than anybody, but I can see going around this and actually making frames around this the way I cut it and do some more art journaling on the actual page. And then was that all? Nope, because here's Lisa Coates Blight. I love this. See the way, and the same thing here. If I go around it, and if I do get any more entries in, I will be showing you them as well, and then I will show you what I've done on this. Because I'm just going to leave this book out here, so that and I think that was it, wasn't it? Okay, yep. So that's the beginning of my mushroom journal. My mushroom journal. Isn't that great? So anyhow, and so, like I said, this here, somebody is going to win this box. But like I said, if you are international, what I would have to do is weigh this box and measure as to what size box I need to put it in and see what the price for shipping is, because as you all know, and the shipping is going up in January, so That's all we need, is to have to pay more for shipping, because I like to ship stuff. But anyway, okay. So we'll have to see. Um, we'll have to see how that goes. Okay, now I want to read, and I always do that. You know that I do. And so I'm going to read, and you do want to see, look at, I've got more tags here, more tickets here to write names on. Okay, Someone Cares, the collected poems of Helen Steiner Rice. Oh, and if you all haven't noticed, let me see if I can pull it up real quick here. On the Scrap and Lizzie page, I put this morning, because I watched this video. Let me see if I can find her real quick. If I can find, because I reposted the video I watched, because oh my gosh, I watched it and it made me cry because I was so touched. Okay, oh, here it is. Now, I shared a link and I said, I just watched this video. It is such a strong message. Please watch it and subscribe if you have not already. The best part of the video is the conversation at the end. So powerful to so many of us. God bless. And this is, oh gosh, I don't have her name on here. But I do got the link to the, yes, Papa?
You got something to drink?
No, I don't have anything to drink in here. Oh gosh, I don't have her name. But I do have the link to the video. And I see a couple people have clicked like on it already, but she did this she did this mixed media canvas, and it says on there, you are resilient, strong, and unshakable. When she finished actually with the video, she had a little conversation, and you have got to listen. That meant so much. It just, I'm going to I'll put a love on that because I loved it. And I got to find her name. I'll have to go back. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can just go like this and see her name actually. But I mean, subscribe to her. It's just so inspirational and it's so inspirational. Shawn, her name is SHAWNPETITE. And her videos are amazing. Okay, so you subscribe to her, watch this video. It is just absolutely amazing. Okay, now where was I at here? Oh, I was going to read Someone Cares, the collected poems of Helen Steiner Rice. And like I do usually, is I just kind of, we just kind of flip open the book and see where it brings us. Oh, here this one says, it's me again, God. It's me again. Remember me, God? I come every day just to talk with you, Lord, and to learn how to pray. You make me feel welcome. You reach out your hand. I I need never explain, for you understand. I come to you frightened and burdened with care, so lonely and lost, and so filled with despair. And suddenly, Lord, I am no longer afraid. My burden is lighter, and the dark shadows fade. Oh God, what a comfort to know that you care, and to know when I seek you, you will always be there. See there? That's very good. Very good. Nancy Morales, she's the one that sent me this book. Beautiful. Okay. And I want to ask God to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless and have a Merry Christmas.